Hello everyone, this is Flatline, and today I'm going to be starting up my new series, or another series that I want to start. It's going to be called Starting from Scratch. A lot of people have been asking, can you make one where you start from bronze to GM and all that kind of stuff? So you know what, let's just start that then. So I decided to buy another account. I'm going to start brand new. So as a bronze player, after you fix up your hotkeys, the first thing you want to do is make sure you have your settings right, the way you like them with your hotkeys as well. Once you get that situated, I'm not going to go through that whole thing. Just got to make sure you feel comfortable. You want to make sure you're comfortable. You don't have to follow the pros. Just want to follow yourself. Next thing you want to do, if you want to take the ladder very seriously, is figure out which maps you generally like and don't like. This probably won't, make a huge factor in bronze levels because you don't really care about the maps right now. You only care about macro games. But it's just a nice tip. If let's say you don't like Coral Sky Island, just make sure that you know that you can always veto it. Vetoes do not guarantee you to not play on that map. Wow, that I don't know if that makes sense. But it gives you a less you're less likely to get on that map than if it wasn't vetoed. So I'm just gonna veto the maps that I usually veto on my other accounts, which would be these 4-player maps I'm not a big fan of anyways. Alright, 1v1 Protoss, and then you hit the search button. Now my setup here is a little bit weird because I have the mic in front of me, so it's like between my keyboard and me, so I have to like actually stretch a little bit farther, but it doesn't really matter at this point. I don't think I need to be in the best shape possible. So what this series is going to be mainly about is getting the right mindset. Alright, so for bronze, this is most likely going to apply to bronze players, but if you're a silver player, gold player, that you might learn a couple of things here and there. What I want you to do as a bronze player is play with a super safe build. No probe scouting, no nothing. We're just gonna play super safe and go from there. We will scout another way, but we will not be scouting with a probe, because the thing about bronze is it's so random. Some people might be like, I want to make an 8-pull or something like that. That kind of jazz. So our matchup for the first one's going to be a PVZ against a bronze Zerg. And I will minimize the amount of spam just to show you how much APM it takes. It's so hard for me to even type. I have to like reach over. Ugh. There we go. Now the safe is opening. Oh wait. Yeah. Look how safe I'm gonna play. It's a 3-gate expand. Once that pylon is done, you want to chrono boost your Nexus. Chrono boost again once that is done. Get your gateway down. Get your gas. We're playing very safe with this build. Chrono boost again and rally it over there. You want to look at our supply. Oh, 16 out of 18. Looks like I need to get another pylon. Let's get another pylon. I want to make sure we don't get supply blocked. Whoops. Put 3 guys in gas once this is done. Let's look at our gateway. It's green. Alright, that means we need to have a probe get over there. The green sign means that it's almost done. Get our second gas. Get our zealot out at 20. And look how safe we are. We're not scouting, we're not doing any of that. Just playing super solid, super safe. Almost supply block, 23 out of 26. Let's put down that pylon. Oh look, cyber is done. Start warp gate. Cool. After these zealot, you do want to get a sentry. And then once you have 16 workers, get out a mothership core as well. Now this is it's a pretty safe opener. Look, I have 300 minerals. I could throw down 2 gateways here. Look how super safe I am being at this point. Still in my base, making another sentry. Oh, I'm almost supply blocked. Let's get that pylon down. Now, obviously, if I was facing Masters, I'd probably be way behind at this point because of how greedy they play. They play greedy, but it's also safe greedy. Still want to make sentries as much as you can. Still make probes. I have this mothership right outside my natural, so I know if he's sending out any units. Right now, he's not. Cool. Look, I have hallucination. Let's use that. Hallucinate a phoenix. And let's scout with that hallucinated phoenix. We need to see what is he doing now. Didn't send any units over there. Let's get our forge here. See what we're up against. There's the Roachworn layer on the way. He has 2 gases. That's fine. Not that many drums, so he has to have a lot of units maybe. Does he have a 3rd? You can see I'm not really spending that much APM. Obviously I could warp in more units. Okay, I don't know if he has a 3rd. Let's send another one. Chrono boost is pretty high here. See this 24 out of 24? You actually want to just have 16. Then have the rest rally to your natural. Let's add on more gateways. And chrono boost probes. Start up warp gate. Start up +1 attack. He doesn't have a 3rd. Okay. How many units? He's making a lot of lings here. Let's get our robo out. Look how many sentries I'm going up to. I'm going up to 7 right now. That's a lot of sentries. You can see our supply 61 into 76, so I'm still looking good over there. Let's see. Another thing. Anytime you feel blind, like right now, I feel pretty blind. I don't know what he's doing. Is he making a lot of drones? Is he making roaches? What is his layer tech? Why did he get a layer? Is it to get roach speed? Is it to get aspire? A Hydraliston? What is it that I'm facing here? Still no signs of anything. Oh, I'm supply blocked. That's a bummer. Darn. Alright, I have a lot of units right now. Let's see if I can get an expansion. So, how do you determine if you get an expansion? by seeing how many units he has. Oh, there's some roaches. Okay, let's get some immortals out. Let's get Blink. Here's a lot of links. Not that many links, so we can get this expansion pretty safely here. Now the reason why I'm making these Phoenixes is because, I mean, he could be going DTs. I mean, not DTs, but Spire. Let's see what he wants to do in response. We can send this observer. We just want to send it right here outside his natural so we can see whenever he moves in and out. Meantime, we do want to make constant units here. I'm about to get supply block. Let's add on some more pylons here. Oh, what is this? What is this building here? See, gas is being taken. A hydralisk then. Okay, let's get a robotics. Oh, he killed my observer. So he does have an overseer with his army. I don't need to make any more phoenixes because we didn't see any spire. We just need to commit a lot into production at this point. Just a lot of units. Constant units would pretty much win you the game majority of the time. Guardian shield against range units. Force field, really good. Good job. I have a lot of chronos and I'm showing you as a that's fine, because right now we're prioritizing wow, whoops, I done hallucinated stalkers. You don't really need to. But we'll use it to scout either way. Up, I'm supply blocked. Wow. So a lot of supply blocks happening. It's a little bit harder to play while talking. Okay, what does he have going? What's his next step? An infestation pit. How many units does he have? Did not look. Only have 5 gateways. A good general rule is you want to have at least 3 gateways for each base. 4 the most for each base. So since I'm on 3 bases, I want to have from 9 to 12 gateways. Where is his army? Oh look, his army is not that big. I think I could take him on. So we're gonna go ahead and attack. And behind this attack, we will be getting a 4th. Gateways are done in my main. Let's change these into gateways. Alright, I don't know where his army's at. Let's make it safe. Let's send a hallucinated phoenix out. Alright, there's his army. There. And that's pretty much what you want to do. It's a bronze player. There was a couple of mistakes that I did. One was me getting supply blocked twice in the game, which is unfortunate. You want to try to minimize this time supply cap. You want to minimize as much as possible. And I did it in 100 APM. It's a lot of APM for a bronze player. I'll try to minimize that as much as possible. So to recap that game, what I did really well was I constantly sent out Hallucinated Phoenix. I didn't scout with the probe, I just opened up super safe and just played super safe back at my base while sending Hallucinated Phoenix to see what's coming for me. I don't know why I'm in there. A lot of waffles. Alright, so it's a Terran player. Derelict the Watcher. Once again, we're going to have the same process. Just going to be opening up for a very safe opening. Now for me, I'm doing these camera keys. This is not necessary. It's just me being in the habit. But you do want to develop some, more hotkeys. The more hotkeys you use, the better. As long as you use them sufficiently, and efficiently. Oh, 9 pylon. Once you can, you want to chrono boost. Chrono boost again. Get your gateway down. Get your gas. $15 out of 18. Oh, well, I'm almost about to get supply blocked. Let's get a pylon down. Put 3 guys in gas. Gateway's finishing up. Let's make our cyber. And let's get our other gas. Chrono boost your probes. Three guys in gas. We want to get our third pylon. We're almost, it's 21 out of 26, not the biggest difference when it comes to being supply blocked. Do want to start work gate and get a stalker out. Chrono boost out the stalker. And after this, a 16th or the probe at this, once you have 16 on the minerals, 3 in each gas, start up your mothership core. And get your robotics. Remember, we're trying to play super safe right now. There's no reason for me to play super greedy. Let's add on 2 more gateways at 300 minerals. And chrono boost out the sentry. $30 out of 34. Pretty close to getting supply blocked here. Let's get a lot of units out. As long as we constantly make workers, We should be fine. Get out an observer as soon as possible. $37 out of 42, getting close to getting supply capped again. Let's send this observer to his side. Let's see what he's up to. I did get supply capped again. Just a little bit. Alright, warp gate's done. Save time to expand. Have a lot of units. Alright, so the difference between Terran and Zerg is that Terrans are very drop heavy. You see he's already expanded. It looks like he wants to. Reactor on the factory, okay. Not that many SCVs. Just like in against Zerg, you want to make sure you have vision outside his natural. Remember, you want to have only 16 workers. You want to boost your workers. Alright, so we need to see his starport timing. Also, we want to send another hallucinated phoenix. We need to check if he has a hidden expo. Get up to Colossus. So we're getting Colossus, we do want to get a Forge. Forge is really good for us. Widow Mines, cool. Want to get armor. And let's get our Colossus out now. Still don't see him moving out. We also have vision all across our map. Want to make sure nothing's gonna get past us. $105 out of 116. About to get supply blocked. We're down 2 more pylons. Another general rule is basically once your 2 pylons finish, make another 2 pylons, and etc. etc. Alright, Forge is 50% done from starting +1 armor finishing, so you want to get your Twilight Council. Where are you going? Let's see what he's got inside his main. I'm pretty in the dark right now, I don't know exactly what I'm up against. Pylons are done. I'm gonna add on 2 more. There's his starport. So general rule is to not expand until your opponent does in PvT. Start up +1 armor and +1 attack whenever you can. Get up to 6 gateways. Remember what I said? You want to have at least 3 gateways per base that you acquire. What's his upgrades? He has +1 attack. He's researching stuff. Another starport. Cool. Pylon's finished. Alright, I'm getting a lot of minerals, right? Let's go for an expansion. We have a lot of units. You know, 3 Colossus. Our 6 gateways are done. He still has yet to move out. Oh, you know what? We forgot to get Blink. We want to get Blink as soon as possible. These pylons finished. Let's get more pylons. Transferring our workers, remember you want to have 16 per base on the minerals, doing each gas. Hey, we see 2 drops, cool. Looks like he wants to play pretty aggressive, so we're going to put some cannons at our bases. Get +3 armor. Simulators are done over here. Alright. Make sure we add up our gateways here. So I'm on 3 bases. How many gateways do I usually want? And I saw a drop up here as well, and he scans my observer that's over here. Feel free to put more cannons if you need to. If you feel unsafe. Alright, does he have a 3rd base? Let's look. Does he have a 4th base? Let's look. See SCVs being transferred. Okay, no 3rd over here. Does have that expansion. He has a lot of Vikings. Alright, it's time for us to move out. We're maxed out right now. I have all these stalkers. Let's move it up with my army. There we go, I wiped those out. Where is his army? Remember what I said? You want to make sure you know what's going on. Send a hallucinated phoenix ahead of you. Okay, there's his army. So we'll have the stalkers on the right side, so that way they're intercepting the Vikings here. And you just aim move. Let's make more units. Just warp in a lot of more units. GG. So this will stop right there, just to show you what's going on in the for you bronze players to just soak it in. So what we did a lot was we didn't really scout with the pro, because like I said, in bronze level it's not really mandatory to scout that early, because you don't really know what to even look for, because it's so random at that point. So what you want to do is just play super safe early game, like I did in both games, and then just send out a hallucinated phoenix to scout what's going on. You see, oh okay, he's going for this tech. What is his possible techs that he could go for? Can he hit a timing? And you saw I covered up all my bases pretty well with a lot of cannons, and I was able to move out max out with pretty good upgrades and dominate. So yeah guys, I hope you do like this series. If you do, please leave a comment below. If there's anything I can improve upon, please definitely leave a comment on that as well. So anyways guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.